It is actually Sunday, March 24th, 2024. I am in the warehouse because, warehouse slash book and media store, because I was photographing everything that's going out for this next week because I didn't have a chance to do it on Saturday. So I got to do that. And here, I'll show you. I needed to do that before tomorrow, because tomorrow when I would usually do it, this is everything here on over is going out this week. It is a lot. It is a lot, actually. And then the records here. But I photographed all of that, as well as I had a stack over there of about 10 or so items to list on eBay. Individual items, books, a couple CDs, a DVD set, a record. So I photographed all that. That's why I'm here today, because tomorrow, Monday, in the morning between 8 and 12, I have to wait for the cable guy to show up because our cable's not working. Who knows when they're going to show up? At 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11:59? I don't know. So, and this whole next week, if you have kids, younger kids, you know this. Well, at least where we are, all next week, they are off at 1 o'clock because of student-teacher conferences. So anyway, that's the life of a parent with younger kids. But so the point of the video, though, other than sharing that information, is this entire donation. So this was a pickup, very close, local, a longtime customer who is moving. And they are getting rid of they got rid of all of their books. I assume it's all of them, maybe not all of them, but most of them, a lot of them. And there's 16 boxes here. There's 15 boxes of the smaller ones, and then this big one up top. I've only opened 2 boxes. I just opened this one just to peek inside, and there's another one that I opened. I've seen some sci-fi fantasy books, and then this one had some comic books and some more sci-fi and some kids books as well. But this came from, like I said, a longtime customer who I actually used to come pretty regularly when I had monthly sales, and has not come regularly in the last couple of years, just kind of sporadically showing up. They usually would buy records, some other stuff, some books here and there, maybe CDs here and there as well a few times. But they moved, or they're moving, so they thought of me and the store here, and they wanted to pass on the books to us. So again, it's really important to build the relationships, to get to know people in a genuine way, treat them right, and it comes back to you. So I'll be getting into these this coming week. Here's an example, and seeing what's in here. Thankfully, I have a couple of extra pallets. I've got this one that I pulled, and I have another one under there as well for just exact situations like this. And I've really been getting inundated with a lot of new inventory, and I'm sort of behind on it. I haven't been able to tackle the other CDs that I talked about, those 4 boxes of CDs I still have left, which are from the Gaylords, which there's still 2 more Gaylords left to go. But I'm really thankful that I am continuing to get new inventory, and I'm excited about the books that are in here. Here's a little look. This looks like it's newer comics. What is this? Street Empire? I don't know. You guys can let me know. Rick and what is that? Morty? Free Comic Book Day? What does that mean? I guess these probably aren't worth much money. But oh, My Little Pony. I didn't know there was a comic book with My Little Pony. Doctor Who. Civil War 2. Any of you people that are watching that know about comics, I'm assuming these aren't worth much. Maybe $2 or $3 I can slap on them. But yeah, this is what's in here. There's some kids books. There's some more comic books. This box is pretty big, so I'll have to dig into everything. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's in there, because you just never know what you're gonna find. There might be some book sets, some series. That's always, I would say, probably the anticipation and the not knowing and having your imagination run wild is the most entertaining as a book reseller, book and media reseller. Like, I still don't know what's in those CD pallets or Gaylords of CDs. So that's really fun to just kind of let your imagination go. And as you start to find stuff and you see what's actually in there and you find some good stuff, that's super exciting as well. Almost more exciting than actually selling them. I find that when I sell something, especially something valuable, that goes for good money, I'm always like, oh, I have a high where I go, oh, I sold something for great money. Like I just sold a CD for $120 something, a CD set Sunday, so yesterday, that I'll ship out tomorrow. And that was exciting, but then I'm like, oh, that's no longer in my inventory, so now I have to replace it with something else really good. That's kind of the ups and downs of reselling. But if you're always getting new inventory, or you're, whether you're going out there and looking for it, whether you built a funnel to have new stuff come to you, you're always going to find quality stuff. You have the eye, or you've built up your database in your brain. You carry that around. Use Amazon, use the eBay app to help you. But you have a real, as you get better at picking out stuff off of the shelves, out of boxes, that kind of thing, you're going to save a lot of time, and you're going to be able to find the more valuable items quicker and keep it moving, basically. And also when you're going through large quantities, bulk buys, that kind of thing, you're going to be able to, you're going to be able to go through it quicker, and you'll be able to get to the good stuff faster, get them listed and all that kind of stuff. So I still have, let's see. So I have to list those. I've got a Janet Ivanovic, what is it called? Stephanie Plum novel. There's like 12 or 13 of them. And then I've got this one, which I've never seen before. Ebony Pictorial History of Black America. There's another Ebony one under there. And there's another 3 books that are going together called Illustrators. Those are all, 4 lots of books that I need to list. But I still have more to go through. I still have, well, of course I still have all these books that I haven't gone through. I haven't finished that. But I still have 2 boxes over there to go through. And then, of course, I still have all the records in the bathroom. I went through a bunch right now to get some ready for this week. As you can see, I've got some good stuff here. Probably I got some Iron Maiden. Check that out. The one that is pretty cool, this Poison one, is pretty rare. It turns out it's called the Enigma First Pressing and has a poster. That's a high valuable one. U2. This one, it turns out, is pretty valuable. Wheelin' and Dealin'. So there's some good stuff in here. I put out basically every type of media I have, except audiobooks. I have cassette tapes. I have VHS tapes at the moment as back stock, and everything else. I even have video games, which someone brought me the other day. So it's gonna be a good week for new inventory. So basically I am, I'm not sure if I'm going to tackle the books first thing once I get everything put out here and take care of everything else I have to take care of. But I probably should, just because for the fact that it takes up a lot of space. It's heavy. It's another thing I have to move around. I already have three pallets to move around. One of them is super light. It's not that big a deal, but the other 2 are loaded down. I also have some boxes here to donate this next week. So definitely have a lot of stuff to go through. I can't stress enough the importance of building your network of people building those relationships, telling people what you do, passing out cards, posting online. Oh, it's windy. Can feel the building moving a little bit. And just spreading the word. The more that you spread the word, the more that you tell people, you'd be amazed how stuff comes back to you. If you become that person in your area that is the book person, the CD person, the record person, whatever it is that you're specializing in, or if you want to dabble in a little bit of everything, you can even just focus on books and then kind of branch out from there. Because a lot of people will ask, oh, do you also take CDs? Oh, I have 100 DVDs. Do you want those too? What about records? What about VHS tapes? You'd be amazed how many people get rid of the same type of items. If you were doing clothes, of course, they would probably say, oh, do you take shoes? Oh, do you take purses? So it's a similar type of type of logic or how it works with books and media is people tend to think of them as kind of the similar, from the similar, vein. And so it's not a surprise that you can end up getting a lot of different types of media if you're only telling people about books. So I'm really happy that I got all those books. I'll be excited to go through them and see what kind of good stuff is in there. All right, guys, see you in the next video. Take care.